Before we even get into what we were talking about, Levi, can you pull up my Instagram story from this morning? And just the first one is all we need because this is what sparked this.
Hey, how's everybody
Just
doing?
so people know where it came from.
Y'all good? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you good, man. Thanks for joining us, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to be up here.
It was wild you messaged me about that. I'm curious to see what you got to say about it because it seemed like we kind of had some similar shit. But I'm gonna let Levi play it real quick so people can see what we're talking about first.
Yep.
These motherfuckers are ridiculous, dog. Like the fucking hate up church fucking campaign is fucking out of hand. Y'all are doing too much. Like if I fucking made a montage of every time someone came on my show talking a bunch of shit about up church, almost always shit that they can't back up, bro, it'd be like a 3-hour fucking video. Don't even get me started on including all the calls and texts, man, because bro, ever since I had them on the show, these motherfuckers are ridiculous. I don't understand why they're trying so fucking hard, but they really don't want me to like up church. I wake up fucking handful of calls and texts every fucking day. Man, fuck up church, he's piece of shit. You should get away from him. Like, y'all are fucking weird. Shit. That's all I got to say, man. Bunch of weird shit. Y'all doing too much.
Yeah, man. So Trey saw that and said that he wanted to come up and talk about it. So I just want to add some context for folks before you start talking, man. But what you guys say?
So I put a on my community tab yesterday and told everybody that yesterday was going to be my last time of getting on my live, last time of doing like a skit video. I'm going to go back to using my platform for just loading my music. And the reason why is that, in my opinion, a lot of people are getting involved. They shouldn't be involved at all. And that's not just the artists on the artist side. That's the fans. It's kind of crazy because the fans themselves are getting so far deep involved in this stuff. There was an incident, I guess the day before yesterday, Sunday. So it was like 2 days ago. And someone had put a question about in reference to Creek Squad. Well, I'm a long-term Creek Squad person. I'm a fan and friend of churches. And so I took it upon myself to answer that. And I guess I didn't answer it the right way. I didn't call the person up, and answer it that way. I answered it via video. Well, that apparently, upset some people because I'm a Creek Squad and a fan of church. It upset some people to the point where people were saying I should die, right? That my quality of life, and I was so pathetic, I should die, right? Well, the initial video was on video form, right? It was a video. I replied with a video and answered the question regarding Creek Squad.
Right.
And so by doing that, this has nothing to do with the person that me and him handled it, right? We were cool. But the fans were so involved in it that not only did I have to delete some of the comments about me, I deleted some of the comments about the other guy because I didn't want those kind of comments on my platform, right? And that's just being real. Like even if you're on the other side, it doesn't matter. I still don't want someone to say you should die because you're a parent. You know what I mean? You're a father, right. You're a husband, and you've got parents and all this stuff. I don't want no one to say you should die a painful death, right? This is in the big scheme of things. This is a rap beef. And beefs are happening every day in hip hop music. It's the amazing history behind rap music and hip hop music. And fans are supposed to enjoy it, right? We're supposed to get a lot of good music out there as long as it's done right. It's done tasteful and it's not done the way this has been done, right? The way I feel like a lot of this has been done and been handled from the other side. So, right. But as long as it's done tasteful and two grown men are doing rap beefs, there's nothing more entertaining and get more good music out of something than that, right? But never before have I seen a group of fans, for example, even my humorous videos where I was talking about, like wanting to be dissed and all this stuff. Some of those I had to delete some here because here's the thing. Yes, I have country rap out. Yes, I'm a country singer. But the bottom line is I'm still a father and still a husband and still a son first, right? And my mom, because, going to Upchurch's house and working on music with him, is, that was a dream come true for me, because that's someone I'm a huge fan of.
I feel that.
So because of that, my family and friends are excited for me, right? So they're checking out my people from my church. Everybody's checking my videos right now, right?
Right.
So Sunday, I had to go through and delete. I was on after I got out of church. All I did from about lunchtime on was making sure that there wasn't terrible comments on those videos that I posted, because I didn't want my mama to see. I didn't want my pastor to see. I didn't want my wife to see. Some of the comments were literally like death threats. When I tell
Yeah.
you, just because right?
Yeah.
And now here's the thing. I'm somebody that I'm a firm believer that, I would help anybody. If one of y'all if I know this may sound crazy, but I'm the type of person that if one of y'all were in need or was burning in a car, I would gladly give my life, even if I don't know you, because I believe that that's what we should do as human beings, right? So, but if you mess with me, I will come at you. The problem with this is you can't come at these freaking crazy people on the internet, because you don't even know where they live. You don't know nothing
Because the
about them.
internet's not real, Trey. The
Exactly.
internet's not real, bro.
So it's just
Hey.
fake ass people that are standing behind this keyboard saying these crazy things, all because you have an opinion about a country rapper. Last night when in my live, somebody went so far as to change their profile name to Trey Can't Take Criticism. That was their name. And I said, listen, y'all, if you want to criticize my music and say, man, your country rap is trash, I love that. I embrace that. I think that will make me grow, because there's a good chance when it comes to being a humble person, there's a good chance I probably agree with you. I'm probably like, yeah, that song is trash. I've never once in my whole career said, man, my song, I've got a banger. Y'all got to listen to it. I will never say that, because I hope I never believe I have a banger. I hope I always want to get better. But this guy, the stuff he was saying was crazy. And he wasn't saying it to me. He was like literally finding the women that's in the comments saying nice things, and he was trashing them and calling them a bitch. And it was just crazy. And I was like, it's kind of sad that my mom was without her wife for 18 years. And so my dad left when I was about 4. So I'm a big person when it comes to taking care of our women and our children, right?
Right.
And so it blows my mind that I'm sitting there and I'm like, so I just created a video, put it on the internet, just to encourage these psychopaths to sit and abuse the women and talk down to them and talk like shit to all these people.
That's not your fault, Trey.
And here's the thing, that's not how they really live. In their real life, they're 40-year-old incels.
It's definitely not my fault. But the problem is I finally decided, I was like, listen, like I miss the days when I could load music and just get somebody to have one person be like, this ain't country, whatever. Instead, do you know I deleted over 100 comments on Sunday that were not, I left the ones up that were just bad about me. Some of them were literally telling the other people that they hope they die in a car wreck, and I would cut your throat if you said that about that one girl said, I love church, I always love church, and the guy said, if you ever say that in front of me, I'll cut your throat open. I'm like, holy
so report
crap,
him.
like,
Report him.
Going on?
That's crazy as hell, man. Yeah, bro.
It's bizarre, y'all, and it's like it's to the point where I'm like, I'm proud to be a country rapper, but I'm not proud of what's going on with the lane in that sense right now with these people that are attacking. And here's the thing also, and I may not, I'm gonna be honest with you, I may not even supposed to talk about this when it comes to church. And church, if you're listening, homie, I love you like a brother. But when I was at his house, the man never mentioned one thing, not one time, I can swear on a stack of Bibles, about Adam, about nobody, right? I get in my car, so I know darn well there was 3 days where it was no provoking whatsoever. I get in my truck and I head home, and that's when I heard the first diss that come out. And I was like, it's crazy to me that like I was there, right? I was there, and I watching the man create music, create albums for his fans to get Creeker 3 out. We're working on songs. We're trying to get them out. And I get in my truck, and then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. I'm like, I just left a dude's house that wasn't doing shit but creating music. right?
Right.
And all because you believe in that. Now, here's the thing. I also am one of those people that, like, I may not agree with everything that people say. I don't have to agree with if someone comes up here right now as an Adam Calhoun fan, I don't wish that they get in a wreck. I don't wish that they die
Yeah,
of
that's
cancer.
fucking
Those
crazy.
people
I
are
don't wish
trolls, though, bro.
Well,
I
They're
don't
here's
wish
the
trolls.
thing.
I don't wish that none of that shit happens to none of those people, right?
Here's the
But
other thing, though, Trey. Like, I was just talking to church about this, man. Like, it's fucking, these people are too invested in the internet. They don't realize that the internet's
100%.
not real life. They think the internet is real life, and they get so fucking emotionally invested in it that they can't disconnect from that and live real life.
But
Yeah.
Anything
guys,
that happens on the internet, it completely spins their real life into a
Right.
spiral, because to them, the internet is real life. It's
Yep,
fucked
I
up, y'all.
agree.
Y'all got it. This shit is not real life.
Let me tell you something, man, because I'm not going to change who I am. I make jokes about being like, oh man, I need to toughen up and be a badass. But listen, this is the thing. Mine is character. Mine is when someone questions my character, and I guess they're trying to get me roused up. I'm not going to be a different person. I'm still going to be a good person tomorrow, and I believe with all my heart that I just won't make it in music if I have to change who I am as a human being.
Don't say
I'm
that,
okay
brother.
with it. I'm okay with it. And here's the thing too. I'm not a
That's a good thing, because that means you love music so much and you're not going to change who you are. That's good.
I'm not. It's more of the reason I think I'm hopping off from my YouTube is again, I think it's just because I don't want my mama reading that kind of stuff, and my wife, and like I said, I can't sit there. I ain't got time to sit there and change those comments all day long and delete them. And I would never think those things about anybody else, and it's just crazy. But like I said, I want to get back to enjoying music and writing music, and I work like I told y'all before. I work 50 hours a week and drive 3 hours back and forth to get to work. So I don't really have much time. I only get a little bit of time to work with music after I put my babies to sleep. So that little bit of time can't be spent deleting comments. I don't want those kind of things being said to my fans and Creek Squad, the women in Creek Squad. I think it's crazy, and I just want to get back to making music and getting better myself, and trying to do things that, because again, I'm not going to be famous. I'm not going to be a mega star or a star, and I'm not trying to be. I just want to have fun with my music, and I want to get better, and I want to be able to write better music than what I am right now. And I'm not going to get better unless I keep working on it. So, well, from now on, I'm not going to do my own videos. I'm going to come on this, if y'all don't mind. If I got some news, I'm going to give it to you guys.
Just pop on here, bro.
Anytime, you're more than welcome, man.
So, guys, I don't want to hop off, but I got some chores to do and get the babies to sleep. So.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Hey,
let's work.
And thank you so much for having me on. It means the world to me.
Anytime, bro.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Yep.